Hello, this is Dr. Wells with Wells Medicine, and I wanted to talk about a visualization that I like to use when I think about what is important or what is valuable and where we all fit into each other's lives. So there was a series of very cute videos that happened around the time of COVID where they would paint sometimes a child, but sometimes an adult's hands with glow-in-the-dark paint or sticky powder. And then they would set them loose in a classroom or a business environment. And then at the end of an hour, at the end of a day, they would turn off the lights and turn on the black lights and look for where everyone had spread their fingerprints. And I think that to me, that's one of the most powerful expressions of how we all exist in each other's lives. So a lot of people will talk about their meaning or their purpose as building the biggest building or as, serving God, or they value independence or they value adventure. But I think one of the values that I hear about most commonly when I ask patients to talk about what is meaningful or important to them is the value of relationships, the value of being a part of something or a part of a herd. And so I think the image of all the places that people touch with their glow-in-the-dark hands, the thing that stood out to me the most was that everyone in the room gets smeared a little bit with that glow-in-the-dark paint. Even if you didn't think that you had touched them, even if you thought, well, I touched my desk and I touched the bathroom and I touched the water fountain, everyone in the room ends up getting smeared with the glow-in-the-dark paint. And for COVID, that's kind of a gross image because it's germs. But for people, it's kind of a really cool image because it shows how we're really in contact with everyone. And a lot of times people will use sort of a pebble in a pond image where the ripples are the effect. But I don't see that as much because it really is people when it's glow-in-the-dark paint. And it's how you smear little bits of yourself, little bits of your personality, little bits of what's going on in the day all over all the people around you all the time. And so I thought that was a really cool image, and I hope you were able to kind of visualize it with me. And I hope it kind of grosses you out with germs, but also kind of makes you think that there really is love kind of all around, just smeared all over everyone.